Hey you guys, I'm at the Battle of Stones River State Park here in Tennessee. I'm going to do a tour of the Stones River National Battlefield here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and this is going to be one of my earlier videos. So if you guys are able to see this video and then see a future video, hopefully you'll be able to see a marked difference in quality, and we'll get it all together and do this hike. Holler. So I'm here in Murfreesboro at the Battle of Stones River National Battlefield. Today, if you see the map, there's a glare on my phone so bad that I can't see my screen. But Fortress Rosecrans is where we are today, and we are going to visit this. We're going to take this trail. This is where we are. We're going to come onto the trail. We're going to go to Lieutenant Palmer, visit Lieutenant Thomas, two little bitty forts, and then we're going to come on back out. Small hike, but we have a pack that we're testing, and we want to make sure that we're not too deep. So this video is going to be a little shaky. I don't have my little stick, but as you can see, I got the big pack. I've got a heavy load in this pack, a tent that's too big, nothing that I can actually use. It's just simply because I want to test weight in this pack. So I have like a Coleman 2-person tent. It's like 7 pounds. Kind of crazy. So, but I just want to take a quick little walk around. It's about a mile, so we'll see what happens. How's it going? Good. How are you this morning?
All right. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Let's step off the trail here and go down to the water just to see. Normally I prefer to wear some type of hiking shoe or something to that effect, usually a shoe or even a sneaker, tennis shoes, if I'm going to be on a paved trail. And according to the map, there are a lot of paved trails here. So on some of these, I will be wearing tennis shoes, but I will be I'm wearing a heavy pack today, so I have boots on. You can see people have definitely been here. Seems to be a big problem these days. You can hear airplanes. We are just outside of Nashville, and there is an airport here in Murfreesboro, a little airport, just a little guy. And then there's a Smyrna airport. See people on the greenway. That's the greenway on the other side there, which is also part of this hiking tour. But we just don't happen to be on that part today. Just be honest, this Teton Explorer 4000 feels amazing. So, back on the trail. I think I missed my first opportunity to go left. I do have a map in my back pocket, you can go to the visitor center and get a map, which I would suggest doing anywhere you go. This is not that bad, but if you're just starting out, it's probably a great practice to add that to your itinerary when camping. Go to the visitor center and get a map if there is one. See little trails off to the side. And this just looks like a little loop here. And I think, to give you an idea how little it is, I don't know if you can see that fence over there, but if I was taking a left back there, I think I'd have met back up with this fence. Lots of great places for camping. In my pack right now, I have a brand new hammock that I just bought. Wise Owl. Just out of Tennessee. I tried to get the actual location. They just keep saying, just continuously says outside of Nashville. So, very good. Very short little course. Even shorter than I expected. Maybe it was a mile round trip. It's Lynette Palmer. So this is a little fortress here. It may be very hard to tell, with the mounds of the earth, all that good stuff. Little mounds. Actually, the more you stop and look at it, the more you start to see it when you're here. Like, okay, I can see that. Over there is a golf course. At the end of 1863, where the 50 cannons stood ready to defend Fortress Rosecrans 5, including one 8-inch siege howitzer, were assigned to Lynette Palmer. So, if you look at this picture here and see how this gun is set up, I hope you can see that. Once again, it's so bright out here that I can't see my screen. So if you can see these cannons, you can see how the earth over there too. You can see where they would have set guns up. Impressive. Very impressive. Now there are little trails off of this. I'm not exactly sure what's going on down some of those little trails. So I'll just leave that to what it is. So that was my first little ever backpacking excursion ever. So that makes it my first one solo. We're going to say backpacking excursion in quotes because I just happen to be wearing a backpack while I walk down the sidewalk. I've walked further walking my dog. But this is a historical site, and from what I've read, the more I read about what it is and how it operates, it's where I am, this whole fort is what they call an earthen fort. So the more I look around at the shape of the earth, I see it. I see it. This is just a small state park. I don't imagine anyone could actually keep the grounds. If they did, it would be very interesting. Extremely interesting, I think. Also, not to mention, this is my first backpacking excursion in quotes. This is also during the coronavirus. So today's date is April 2nd of 2020, and it's gone a little crazy. So I'm a little stir crazy, so I wanted some things to do, and I decided that I was going to hike this park. I think what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to come back out, and I might do the whole thing in one day. This is just my first little test, and the problem is I think I really enjoyed it. It's very casual. The loudest thing out here is me. So, short walk back. Just going to turn it off and enjoy my walk back. I hope you enjoy this, and we'll come to see you tomorrow.